JACO hotline has just reported some strange happenings at Sparks Hospital, and the HR director, Mr. Don't Touch Me Freeman, reports miraculous personality transformations of their health system staff.
Wow! I've been waiting for something like this forever! Let's get going down to Sparks Hospital right now, and I'm gonna drive!
But why do you always get to drive? Gosh.
Well, thanks for having us over, Mr. Don't Touch Me Freeman. What could you tell us about what's going on here at Sparks that will warrant a call to the JACO hotline?
Can you tell us?
Just call me Don't Touch Me. Mr. Freeman's my father. It all started back around October 21st. We had this big day of activities, the big party, and ever since then this kind of virus has been infecting the organization. It's wild and crazy. It's just miraculous what's going on. All of a sudden when someone gets infected, they act like, you know, they're going to do the right thing, and they are going to be servant leaders, and they don't settle. It's just crazy. And then after that, they start calling themselves Sparkins. You see, the associates generally fall into three types of categories. The first group, they're full of energy, they're wired, they're happy to be here, they're fully engaged with everything that they do. They're happy to their patients, their co-workers. They just really are positive with everyone they come in contact with. We call those guys Sparkplugs.
Hello, this is Mr. Sparky. I've got the G to G spirit. How can I be of service? I have the time.
The next group, we just call them zombies.
No W-2s, no iPays.
Oh, ridiculous.
The zombies are just going through the motions. They're just doing enough to get a paycheck and not get fired. They're not doing anything to provide that superior patient-centered care. The group that really scares me is the vampires. They don't have anything good to say about anything. They don't trust anything we tell them. They don't believe we're telling them the truth. They only want to talk about how great things used to be back in the old days. The really scary part is they're pretty infectious. The things they go around saying, it sucks the lifeblood out of the organization. It's just really bad.
Let me suck your blood out of your positively delightful attitude, just like those who have sucked the blood out of me. I, too, was a very happily Sparkin doing my job until I was contaminated. I still wake up from my coffin to the music of memories. Memories like the corners of Sparks halls, red inked, watered, colored memories of the way we were.
I can tell you, Don't Touch Me, after completing many JACO studies on what you call vampire behavior, I can only say that it's malarkey. People are people and they're not going to change. Just like a cold, negativity spreads, but there's no cure for the common cold.
You know, up until October 21st, I would have believed you. But ever since we had our launch, things really are changing around here. The zombies are now miraculously going out of their way to help people. They're greeting customers in the hall. They're making sure that patients are really the center of their day. They're working well with their coworkers. You know, they stop and think and act in a way that shows that they're servant leaders. It's really miraculous.
Well, I'd like to meet one of those people that are these spark plugs that are causing all this getting to great positiveness that's going on here.
Wow, I can't believe I'm getting to meet the famous Janko investigators, Rox, Folder, and Scolder Mully. Wow!
Tell us, Mr. Sparky, were you once maybe a zombie or even a vampire? How did you make this G to G transformation?
Well, it all starts with a greeting and a smile. You focus on being a servant leader every chance you can, and step up to the plate and make a difference. You also just do right. And when things are not right, I refuse to settle and instead zero in on how I can be part of making things great.
Mr. Sparky, it does sound miraculous if you were a sucky vampire, and now I see this enthusiastic, upbeat, positive guy that walks the talk about being a servant leader, doing the right thing, and never ever settling. I guess I have to take all my JCO science and just give in to this getting to great G to G spirit. Whoa, this is exciting.
Now, if you can make a believer out of our Scolder Mully, that is truly miraculous. Let's go down to Mr. Don't Touch Me Freeman's office and maybe we can get the rest of the team together and see if we can get some of Mr. Sparky's G to G spirit to rub off on the rest of the group. Come on, let's go try it. We are G to G. I said we are G to G. Hey, 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 we are G to G. I said we are G to G. One more time now. We are G to G. I said we are G to G.
Okay.
Oh, crap. Somebody's calling.
That's me.
Oh, is that you?
Yeah. Well, I'm calling you. You're
Sorry,
supposed
can we do this again? Sorry.
I can tell you, don't touch me, after completing I can tell you, don't touch me. Oh dear. Okay. I can tell you,